Media Group.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. Amy.
And Lacey is still in space.
With who?
With Glurg. With Glurg. My BFF. So today we are breaking down track number 12, Long Story Short, written by Taylor Swift and Aaron Dessner.
This is a great song. I feel like this is the one that. Why are you laughing?
Why are you hiding your face?
Why are you
I
laughing?
don't know. It was just funny.
The pause?
Yeah.
The millennial pause?
The millennial pause. It was the millennial pause.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Nick, I feel like this is a song that we always refer back to because of the lyric. One of the lyrics.
There is a lyric in here. There are two lyrics in here that I think perfectly describe so much things that have gone on in Taylor Swift's personal life and public life that people have, and we can get to those later.
Yeah,
and I feel like, hold on, let me look at the lyrics. Scroll. Foreshadowing. One of them is the very last line.
Oh, okay.
That whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of sums up Taylor's the last 10 years or something like that. But yes, one definitely, I know what you're thinking, is definitely what we say all the time, where it's like, oh, here we go again. Like, history has repeated itself, and I think Taylor Swift is coming off on top of whatever situation this is. So,
well, because I feel like it's interesting, like Evermore, as we go through song by song, we've had so many songs where she creates these characters and these stories, and maybe she's, telling, explaining her real personal feelings, but putting them in different contexts and things like that. But Long Story Short is one that I feel is about her and like her life and her public life and things like that. It almost it fits on Evermore, but it's not like the other songs on Evermore for some reason. I don't know why that is. Or do you guys feel the same?
I feel like one of the reasons why I feel like it doesn't necessarily fit on Evermore is because it's upbeat. It's like the most upbeat song, I think.
It's hopeful.
On the album. It's definitely hopeful. It's kind of looking towards the future.
Yeah. But I guess in a way, because she had said that this album is it's about a lot of things ending, right? Relationships ending, friendships ending, like things just like coming to an end. And in a way, maybe this song, the thing that is ending about this is the way that she had looked at her past, right? Because again, this was during COVID. This is 2020. So you have to go back to that mindset.
Totally.
Of 2020 in quarantine. The world is very isolated, things like that. And there were, I feel like, a lot of people that just had very reflective moments.
Well, and so correct me if I'm wrong. When I hear this song, I feel like, let's put Taylor Swift in COVID. She's there in a house with Joe for a year. They're not going outside and they're not seeing anybody. And a conversation comes up about your past. And you're kind of explaining your past to your current love, the love of your life right now. And you're explaining, man, there were some missteps that I took, but now I'm here.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm coming into a conversation where you're explaining to your current partner what happened in the past and how we got to this place now. And she's honest about herself. She says, I was to blame at times. Others were to blame at times. I made a lot of mistakes, but it led me to you.
Yeah.
And now we're moving forward. Long story short. So she starts by saying, fatefully, I tried to pick my battles till the battle picked me. So it's like she's always on offense. Like, I'm going to make fun of myself before you make fun of me. Like, I'm going to strike first.
Yeah. And I do think there's a lot of times in Taylor's career where people try to, use her for clickbait, headline drama, like all this stuff. And she really kind of would stay away from it for the most part until there were moments where she really had to stand up for herself. She
had no choice.
She had no choice but to stand up for herself. I mean, if you think about The Masters being a perfect example, but also like all this stuff with Kanye, like
Yeah, she got pulled into that.
she got pulled into that. She was like, I just want to be, what is it, excluded from this narrative that I did not ask to be a part of since 2009. Like, she's like, it's like, it gets to a point.
And she had other battles that weren't just Kanye. It was her personal life. She's dating so much.
for
Those
sure.
have been going around
Yeah.
forever. And, and especially when she was like having the girl clique of a bunch
Yeah.
of different girls. So that was its whole gossipy thing. The Kanye was gossipy. Her dating life is gossipy. So there's just always been a lot of things. And she tried to be careful about things. And then she couldn't avoid them.
Yeah.
The battles picked her, and it was just she was kind of constantly fighting things.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tree Payne was making a lot of overtime money during this time.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, because it was always something, right?
Always.
It was always something, but it was always like because she's just, and I mean, we'll get into it later, but she's put at such like an unbelievably high pedestal, like more than the average celebrity and more than the average woman. Like, it's like she's just the perfect example of these like unreachable standards. Oh, she's too much. She's not enough. She's not speaking enough. She's speaking too much. Stay in your lane. Hey, why aren't you doing more? And it's like, it's a constant lose-lose.
Misery.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Misery, like the war of words I shouted in my sleep.
Yeah, like that makes me think that there are probably so many times where she did want to just like scream and say what she's feeling and she didn't, at least not publicly.
And you passed right by. I was in the alley, surrounded on all sides. So you came along at a time where I was fighting in every single direction. I couldn't get a break from anything. And then this person came into her life. The knife cuts both ways. If the shoe fits, walk in it till your high heels break.
I love that line.
That's great wordplay.
So she said in the Apple interview that we keep referring to like in every single episode, she said, I really love to turn a phrase or a play on words or taking a common phrase and you twist something. The line that I've had for a very long time, I think I've had this one for a couple of years, was the knife cuts both ways if the shoe fits, walking until your high heels break. I love knowing that because there are so many times where we go through the lyrics and we're like, how long did she have this one in her back pocket? She had that one for years.
And then she gets into the chorus. She says, and I fell from the pedestal right down the rabbit hole. Long story short, it was a bad time. I feel like that's when she's like really in mid conversation with someone like this happened and this happened. Long story short, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like we're with you.
And she's
Yeah.
referenced Alice in Wonderland before, just the spiraling out of control chaos that finds her.
And Anna, like you said earlier, she's put on this pedestal where here she is singing about it. I fell from the pedestal.
Yeah, like at a certain point, like a human being reaches a breaking point. And I do feel like it's been worse in current and present day, like post like 2020, like social media, just like everything. But even at that point, even in 2020 and everything leading up to that, she was just put at this unbelievable standard. It's like, oh my gosh, she's so rich, but she's not donating. It's like, no, she is donating, but she's not donating enough.
No, and
you know?
she's got her plane.
It's like, she's flying around. Oh my God, she has security. Be a normal person. She could never be it's like, it's exhausting. Oh my God, this is exhausting. That was my Taylor Swift and we are never getting back together.
And I fell from the pedestal right down the rabbit hole. Long story short, it was a bad time. Pushed from the precipice, clung to the nearest lips. Long story short, it was the wrong guy. Why did I date that guy? There was a lot going on. There was a lot going on then. It was the wrong one.
Listen.
Let's cut it short.
It was just the wrong. It was just the wrong guy.
Who do we think she's talking about there?
Me, because of the clung to the nearest lips, I in my head see Tom Hiddleston.
Right?
Yeah.
What about you guys?
That's a good guess.
Yeah, I mean, that to me makes sense. It's the most recent one right before Joe, I believe. And it did come at a time when her life was super crazy. And there was a lot of headlines. That was the summer of 2016, right?
Yeah.
Like from May to August 2016, where her life really was all headlines and it was chaos. And I remember living through that and thinking like, Taylor Swift is on a headline every single day.
Yeah.
And it was just...
And we as
a
fans,
crazy cycle.
we were in the trenches.
Yeah, that was a hard time. That was when her public image was starting to dwindle a little bit.
Yeah.
But we stuck by her.
Oh, we sure did.
Mm-hmm.
And forever will. Oh, I have a question. What is precipice?
Precipice, the edge, yeah, the
It's
ledge of something.
One of Morgan's favorite words, and she mentions it regularly.
Precipice.
That's my daughter, Morgan, yeah.
That's a good favorite word.
Yeah. She tries to use it as often as possible.
That's nice.
I'm going to Google it just so I know for sure. A very steep rock face or cliff, especially a tall one. So she was pushed off the tall ledge. Now I'm all about you. I'm all about you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm all about you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually. I love that. I love that she's actually.
I always felt I must look better in the rear view. Oh, that's sad. Is that like how she thinks people see her?
Yeah, I remember.
People like seeing her in their past and not in their present?
I remember at one point, she was way younger. This was years and years ago, but she, in an interview, had said that she feels like she is the girl before the one.
Aww.
You know, like, it's like, I date guys, and the person they date after me is the one they end up marrying. Which, you could look at the facts, and that's not true, but she felt that way.
Yeah.
Which is tough. It is tough to be the person that someone dates right before they get married to someone. I have been that person.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel?
Like I look better in the rear view.
Missing me at the golden gates they once held the keys to. When I dropped my sword, I threw it in the bushes and knocked on your door.
It's like, it's like secret, right? It's like, oh no, I got to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're at the door, maybe with flowers or whatever the item is, and you don't want to get caught with that. You second guess yourself, and you're like, get rid of it real quick.
Just throw it away.
Or she's like holding the sword, like, because she's, at the gates they once held the keys to. She has her sword. She's ready to stand up for herself, but then she probably sees him and is like, no, I don't need this. So I'm going to throw it in the bushes. Forget it. I'm going to go knock on his door instead. I choose you instead of choosing to fight my past.
Mm-hmm. And we live in peace, but if someone comes at us this time, I'm ready.
I like that because it's like she's just lived so many different types of like criticism and stuff. And she's like, if it happens again, I'm ready. This time I'm ready.
Because I fell from the pedestal right down the rabbit hole. Long story short, it was a bad time. Pushed from the precipice, which is a tall cliff. Long story short, it was a bad time. Oh, I messed up. My joke messed me up. Clung to the nearest lips. Long story short, it was the wrong guy. Now I'm all about you, and I'm all about you. Yeah, I'm all about you. And now we come to the bridge. No more keeping score. Now I just keep you warm.
Keep you warm.
No more tug of war. Now I just know there's more.
No, there's more.
So now she's hopeful. She's happy and hopeful.
Yeah.
She's content and
Yes.
satisfied, and she feels needed.
Yeah.
No more keeping score. Now I just keep you warm.
Keep you warm.
And my waves meet your shore ever and evermore.
And evermore. There's something so great about hearing her say evermore.
Yeah.
I
But like
know.
not in the song.
Not in the
Evermore.
song, right.
Yeah.
It's like when you hear the title of a movie.
Yeah.
And it's a line they say.
Uh-huh.
Oh. But what a great line, too. My waves meet your shore.
Yeah. Like
It's like-
we were meant to be.
We were meant to be, and at some point we're one, and at some point, like, we're the same, you know, when the waves meet the shore. Past me.
Oh, this is it.
Yes, this is it. This is the line that I always think of. Whenever there's a controversy, whenever there is someone who has wronged Taylor, and we see what the results are of that, and you get a few years down the road, this is what I think of. Past me, I want to tell you not to get lost in these petty things. Your nemesis will defeat themselves before you get the chance to swing.
Yeah. I think about it often too.
I mean,
And you bring it up all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
And it's like, think about a lot of the controversies that she's gone through, and then think about who's come out on top in the end.
Yeah.
Her masters, Kanye. I don't know. A lot of the relationships she's had, I just feel like anyone that tries to wrong her, a lot of the times she kind of just keeps her mouth shut and she just waits, and her nemesis defeat themselves.
Yeah.
The Masters situation, you know, Scooter himself is not looking too pretty throughout that whole process. His personal life has taken a hit. Kanye has not looked that great in a decade, just with his personal antics, and his personal life
And
has taken a hit.
Even Kim Kardashian's been, dealing with her own stuff too.
Exactly. And so, your nemesis will defeat themselves before you get the chance to swing. It's just like, grin and bear it. You'll get through this. It's okay.
It's like
it
karma
sucks
before
in the
karma.
moment. It is like a karma. It really is.
Yeah, and it's so easy, like in the moment, to get so heated about something, but to tell herself like not to get lost in these petty things. Like, I bet there are a lot of things that, I mean, like most people, but of course hers is just on a more public scale. But I'm sure there are a lot of things that she regrets, and so of the way that she went about it, not necessarily her choices, but maybe the way that she carried out said choices. And so for her to just be like, I want to tell you not to get lost in these petty things. Your nemesis will defeat themselves before you get a chance to swing. It's like, take a second and breathe, like advice to my younger self. And I also kind of feel like that's what she's done moving forward.
Sure.
Like since then, like with the masters and everything in the Eras tour, it was like, she's like, I'm
So
just
much
gonna,
patience.
yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna work so hard where all of my artistry and hard work speaks for itself. And now she's like untouchable almost.
Yeah.
Truly.
And he's passing by, rare as the glimmer of a comet in the sky.
That's
and
so
he
pretty.
feels like home. Like, we know how rare it is. You know how rare it is to even see a comet? And then this new person coming by, it's the glimmer of a comet, and he feels like home. And if the shoe fits, walk in it everywhere you go.
And I love that because the phrase like, well, if the shoe fits, it's basically just like to encourage acceptance and assumption, right?
Yeah.
And so earlier she's like, if the shoe fits, walk in it till your high heels break. It's like, okay, like if the shoe fits, if they're going to say this about me, I might as well go all in on it, right?
And it's destructive.
But now at the end of the song, it's like, okay, if the shoe fits, like, but I'll walk home with you.
And if the shoe fits, it might be a more comfortable shoe than a high heel at this
True.
point.
It could be a different shoe.
Do you remember?
It might be a Croc.
I'm wearing Crocs today.
You think Taylor and Joe are like Crocs?
Like Croc people?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think Taylor Swift owns Crocs?
Yes.
Can you write that down? Can you ask her?
You want to add that to my list of questions? Oh, Nick, you weren't here, but we were saying like, what are we gonna do if we do get the opportunity to meet Taylor, but we can only ask one question?
So we're going to have to like keep one at the top and pin it.
You should not trust me with that, because I will pick the stupidest question we have because I'll think it's funny.
That's what they said.
What, you picked
No,
the most
Lacey.
ridiculous
No,
one?
I was on your side because
Okay.
Lacey was like, "Oh, well, we'll ask her if she what she likes on her charcuterie board," and both you and I were like, "No."
We don't
Okay,
care
sorry.
what kind of meat she likes.
Sorry, you're right. It was all lazy. She's not here to
She's not
defend
here
herself.
to defend herself.
Yeah, no, I really would probably ask something about a Pop-Tart or something
Oh, that's
like
what it
that.
was. She wanted to do about the Pop-Tart.
It's all food related. I think we are really hungry a lot of the time when
I'm
we're
hungry.
recording.
I'm hungry.
100%.
It is past lunchtime.
It is.
And I hadn't eaten lunch. And I only had a banana for breakfast.
Oh my gosh.
She finishes the song by singing the chorus again. And I fell from the pedestal right down the rabbit hole. Long story short, it was a bad time. Pushed from the precipice, climbed right back up the cliff. Long story short, I survived.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Who's that?
Do you know that song, Anna?
Yeah, it's Survivor.
By?
I'm on the spot and I'm hungry.
Now I'm all about you. It was Destiny's Child.
Okay.
Now I'm all about you. I'm all about you. Yeah, yeah. And then here's where the second line that I always think of, where it's like Taylor Swift's life in a nutshell. She finishes the song by saying, long story short, it was a bad time. Long story short, I survived. I survived. I did it. So many things happened, but I'm here.
Yeah, but I survived. I've seen a lot of people use that for their like graduation caps or like their
that's
senior year
clever,
quotes, like things
yeah.
like that. Like long story short, I survived, or like the
Yeah.
end of like med school or things like that, which is really, really cool. Yeah, it's just it's hopeful. You know,
Yeah.
it's very hopeful, and it's also nice just to hear Taylor be hopeful also about herself, especially during a time that there was so much darkness and sadness, and she was
Yeah.
writing so much sad music.
Yeah, great. Wonderful. Long story short.
Do we have a couple voicemails?
We do have voicemails. Amy, Let's hear them, shall we?
It's funny because Lacey's not here, but she's the one that listens to them ahead of time. So
Mm-hmm.
we're all just going to listen cold.
All right, let's get to some voicemails here. So we have a voicemail here from Allie, and Allie got some news at the worst time.
Hey, it's Allie. I just watched your engagement podcast. It's a long time after. I was at school, so I didn't get to see anything. I just heard from my teacher. This and Travis Kelsey are engaged. She's expected us to go on and do algebra. No, you need to show me that Instagram post right now. And then I screamed it in the hallway at the end of the day because I don't have social media. I just screamed it. And my friend Clifton was like, "It's so great for you." And like everybody was like, "Allie, I know you're excited about this." And I was like, "Yes, I am, Mom. Thank you for your podcast. It makes me very happy."
That is frustrating. You get that.
Algebra?
Yeah. What do you expect us to go on with our day? I did love
Crazy.
whenever Taylor and Travis announced their engagement. Did any of y'all see videos online of teachers or principals and they're making announcements over the speakers throughout the whole school?
That's so cute.
It's like the most wholesome, heartwarming thing because it'll be a teacher and they have some cute little thing that they wrote on ChatGPT that includes all of Taylor's lyrics and different things. And Taylor and Travis Kelsey are engaged, and it's just them in an office.
Yeah.
But you can hear out the door like the school erupting
Oh
with
my
people
gosh.
cheering and having a blast. So it's really cool. There were several videos I saw of that, and it was
That
really
is
sweet.
cute.
It really is so beautiful just to see so many people share the excitement for Taylor. Like in that, I did see a couple videos, not from the principals for schools like that, but like when kids would come home from school or like kids are being picked up from school
Yeah.
and like the parents would like be filming them as they
Yeah.
get in the car. I saw one of like this little, it was a little boy and he was so cute. And he like gets off the bus, walks up to his car and he like gets in the car and the mom's like, "Did you hear the news?" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey are engaged." And he was like, "What?" It was so precious. So precious.
I love hearing that.
So, I was trying to think of like a story. If I was going to ask you guys, like, what do you guys remember your parents telling you in the car after school? Mine was, oh no, mine was Chris Farley died. I was like, oh, because they were like, "Did you hear at school?" I was like, "No, what?" I said, "Chris Farley died." So it's not a very hopeful.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Anna, do you know who Chris Farley is? See, this is a double whammy. What a way to insult the man. Okay.
But I know how you feel because when
Yeah.
Sahir was here, I always felt old too. So
She's comparing
Yeah.
to an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
All right. So anyways, we also heard from our friend Grace in Vancouver.
Hi, it is Rory and Grace from Vancouver. We are beyond excited for the TLOASG and really hope a song or two will make it on the new season of the Summer Gym Pretty. Grace has recently been introduced to Taylor by me after a 6-hour car ride, constantly listening and singing to Taylor. And I think that I can already predict that Taylor's new album is going to be our favorite. Thank you so much for all that you do on this podcast. I love your podcast. Bye. Team Jeremiah.
did you hear that? They said Team Jeremiah.
I can't believe it.
They must have recorded that before the finale.
I guess so.
But see, they also haven't heard Life of a Showgirl yet.
True. But we know it's going to be great.
Oh, it's going to be the best. Again, time of recording, September 27th.
Well, thank you,
Oh,
Grace
right.
and
We've already
Rory.
heard it.
That was really sweet. I love the synchronization.
Grace and Rory, thank you so much. If you would like to give us a call, our phone number to leave us a voicemail is in the description of this podcast.
What's the phone number, Nick?
You know, it's in the description of our podcast.
689
Reputation
214
214 Reputation 1313 something like that. And also in the description of our podcast are all the ways that you can find us on social media. And don't forget, subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. And be sure you join us next time because we're going to be breaking down Marjorie.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.